So I went a little crazy and got every single portable speaker I could get my hands on last week. So let's talk about them a little bit. We've got the absolutely gargantuan Sony XG500 that weighs a ton, the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, which is super light. Then we've got the ultra premium fabric covered JBL Xtreme 3, the beautiful Marshall Tufton, and the big black box Ultimate Ears Hyperboom. The Motion Boom Plus leads the pack at Bluetooth 5.3, with the others trailing off into older Bluetooth versions. The Anker and the JBL are your most waterproof, followed by the Sony, with the Hyperboom and Tufton not so close. As for battery life, the Sony knocks it out of the park at a whopping 30 hours, though they're all good. And every speaker here had exceptional build quality, except for the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus, which honestly feels just kind of plasticky, and I didn't like it. Every speaker here features some sort of charging ability for external devices, except for the Marshall Tufton.
Memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? Ever since the day you went away, I don't know how to erase your body from out my brain. What you gonna do now? Maybe I should just focus on me instead. All I think about are the nights we were tangled up in your bed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You're going round in circles, got you stuck up in my head. Yeah. Memories follow me left and right. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. Your love stays with me day and night. I can feel you over here, I can feel you over here. You take up every corner of my mind. What you gonna do now? Ever since the day you went away, someone tell me how much more do I gotta drink for the pain? What you gonna do now? You did things to me that I just can't forget. Think about all the nights we were tangled up in a bed. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, you're gone.
Wow, well, I'm actually very surprised by those results, to be quite honest. If you don't have a lot of money to spend, go ahead and get the Anker Soundcore. To my ears, it sounded incredibly loud and right up there with the rest of these speakers. It doesn't look like much, it's not that beautiful, it doesn't feel that great, but it sounds extremely, just ludicrously good. It's that good. In terms of absolute best sounding speaker here, between the Hyperboom here and the Marshall Tufton, these things still, to me, sounded the best. Like, the Hyperboom definitely sounded like it was just a tiny smidge louder than the Tufton, but I'll give it to the Tufton. I think the Tufton has a little bit smoother, but more buttery bass. Kind of the lowest performer of today was really the JBL Xtreme 3. Now, this is a beautiful, beautiful sounding speaker. I think this is has absolute pristine sound. But when it comes to price, to loudness and performance overall, I think every other speaker here outdid it. It either outdid it because it was bigger or because it was cheaper, like the Anker here. This thing just was a way better deal than the JBL is. Pretty much a no-brainer. The Sony here. The Sony sounded great and super boomy, but I think price and size-wise, I think the Tufton and the Hyperboom are actually a little bit better. So there you go. I would put it between the Hyperboom, the Tufton, and the Anker Soundcore here. Those are the things that really blew me out of the water. I feel very strongly that this thing sounds extremely good. I kind of hate how good it sounds because it's so cheap, but it sounds amazing. Let me know in the comments what you thought. I really value your opinion. I like to know what you guys are thinking. And thanks for listening with me, guys. See ya. Bye.